Assalamualaikum, hi, my name is Nur Aimee Alia. In this video, I will be explaining on an issue which is student academic achievement is reflective of the teacher's abilities. First of all, I would like to say that I agree with this statement, and before I explain more thoroughly on why I agree on this issue, I would like to explain a little bit on how to become an effective teacher. So, to become an effective teacher, you need to have at least 3 abilities. The first one is classroom management, the second one is teaching skills, and the third one is subject knowledge. Classroom management is basically about you managing the class discipline. It's about you maintain the order and you control it. So once you manage to control the class discipline, you actually create a peaceful environment for the students to study. The second one is teaching skills. Teaching skill is the ability to give or share your knowledge. As we all know, every student has different ways of learning. So as a teacher, you need to know what are the correct ways, what are the right way to teach your student, even though they have different ways of learning. Last but not least is subject knowledge. Subject knowledge is actually the basic of teaching. You need to have the knowledge in the subject you are teaching. For example, you cannot just simply teach at maths if you don't have the basic of at maths, right? So yeah, that's what I meant by subject knowledge. So when you have these 3 abilities, you actually are able to become an effective teacher. What it meant by student academic achievement is the reflective of the teacher's abilities. When a teacher manages to fulfill these 3 abilities, it will lead to the student's good academic achievement. Okay, when a teacher manages to control the class, the teacher actually creates a peaceful environment for them to study, right? So when the student is in a good environment, is in a peaceful environment for them to study, to learn, it actually helps them to understand more what the teacher is teaching. It actually helps the student to study better. Not everyone I'm sure everyone wants to study in a very peaceful environment, quiet environment. So when the teacher knows how to control the class, knows how to manage the discipline in the class, the student feels much more, comfortable to study in the class. Okay, next, when the teacher knows how to convey the knowledge by using this skill, it actually helps the student to study effectively. Okay, the teacher uses visual aid. Example, the teacher uses visual aid to teach the class. The teacher uses PowerPoints, posters, pictures to teach the class. So it actually helps the student to understand better on what the teacher is teaching. For example, the teacher wants to teach about biology, the first topic, if I'm not mistaken, the animal cell and the plant cell, if I'm not mistaken. So when the teacher only teaches just by saying words and here and there, so the student cannot imagine what the cell looks like. So but when the teacher shows the pictures of the cells, the students can, this is the cell, this is the function. The students are able to grab the knowledge even more firm, because the teacher knows how to teach the students. The teacher knows the skill to teach the students. And last but not least, subject knowledge, the knowledge to convey. Like I have said before, you need to have the basic. The knowledge of the subject you are teaching. You cannot just simply teach maths if you don't know the formulas. You cannot just simply teach chemistry if you don't know the elements. Okay? So when the teacher fulfill these abilities, it actually helps the student to have good achievement. So from this, we can conclude that the teacher's abilities actually affect the students' academic achievement. Because once the teacher has these three abilities, I am sure that the student can study better, can study effectively, can manage to have a good academic achievement in the future. We can differentiate between a good student and average student by looking at how the teacher manage the class, teaching the class by using some skills, and how much knowledge this teacher has in that particular subject. To future teachers out there, make sure that you have these three abilities before you start becoming a teacher, because being a teacher is such a huge responsibility. You have the responsibility to spread knowledge, to give knowledge to the students. You cannot just simply spreading out false knowledge, because it's a sin to do so. We all know that. So be an effective teacher to make sure that the students have a good academic achievement in the future. So that's all.